excited. I want to say thank you to give a shout out to KSAT and Ken's for being here. And I want to welcome, we have a celebrity, not to get you right as you walk in, but we have the president of the Fiesta Commission here, Ms. Fern Burney. We could not do any of it without our partnership with the Fiesta Commission, so we're so excited to be able to share this night with her. And have you here. So tonight we are about a big reveal. We have not one, not two, but 25 big reveals for you tonight. So 20 of those new and exciting reasons have to do with y'all, the public school section. So thank you so much to all the faculty and administrators who are here tonight and who are going to be helping y'all throughout this whole public school parade season. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you all couldn't do what you do, kiddos, without them, so we're very grateful to them. And before we start tonight with our reveals, I just wanted to share a couple of fun facts with y'all that you may or may not know. So first of all, y'all are going to be celebrities in the parade. You are never going to have a feeling like the excitement and the thrill of going down a parade route with 350,000 people watching, 10,000 participants in the parade alongside you, more than 1 million watching on TV. We're broadcast across 200 national markets and on military bases across the world. So y'all are going worldwide next April. We're really excited for you. Since 1891, schools and students and education have been at the heart of our event. As the founding celebration of Fiesta, the Battle of Flowers Parade is the largest parade in the United States produced entirely by women, which means it's the best run one. Also, the second oldest parade in the nation. The only parade that's older than the Battle of Flowers is the Rose Parade by 1 year. So we are really proud of that. And we are thrilled that you all are going to be a part of the 135th Battle of Flowers Parade. It's a very exciting year, and we really hope that this will be one that you will remember always, and that this will be a story that you will get to tell and share for many years to come. And as you go through this year and you tell people, oh yeah, I'm going to be in the Battle of Flowers Parade, I'm going to be on a float, you will hear lots and lots of stories that you might not have known about family and friends around you of their time in the parade, or the band festival, or the flambeau parade, or any of the other big fun Fiesta events. Fiesta is a part of the fabric of San Antonio and our community, and y'all are going to have a wonderful time sewing your own new part in that tradition. So now I'm going to get to reveal the first of our 25 big reveals. One of the traditions that we have that's not as old as the parade, but it is still really special, is that each year the president for Battle of Flowers selects a native Texas wildflower, and we create a limited edition set of medals highlighting that wildflower. So this year is the 33rd year for our Wildflowers series, and so y'all are the first ones to get to see it. Our members have seen it, but y'all are the first people in the public to get to see it tonight. About the medal, it's called the Alamo Vine, which I thought was just so perfect and so connected to us. And I couldn't believe nobody had ever picked it before. And so it's to me just such a wonderful representation of us. It's drought tolerant, it's pervasive, and it can grow and thrive anywhere. A couple of weeks ago, I was down at our den is what we call it. It's where all the magic happens. It's where we keep our floats, we keep all the thousands and thousands of flowers that we decorate the floats with. And the den is a wonderful historic building on its own, but I was down there with some of the other ladies and we were organizing flowers, and I was walking around the grounds just to make sure everything looked okay. And of course, all the grass is dead because we're in a major drought. And so there was lots of dirt around. But growing up out of the dirt against the side of the building were Alamo vine flowers. So I thought, sorry, lost my place. And so it's now my pleasure to introduce the real star of the parade season, our parade vice president, Helen Meyer.
Thank you, Kathleen. Now for our second and our third big reveal this evening. But first, a little history. In 1899, Battle of Flowers member Ellen Slayton, who was the wife of a congressman, led the effort to secure Andrew Carnegie's grant for San Antonio's first public library. To meet his conditions, another member, Caroline Kentman, donated land at Market and South Presa, and the library was granted and was opened in 1903. And it is still open today, welcoming readers in the Briscoe Museum as the Caroline and John Campman Public Library. Books and stories are a part of who we are. From the start, the Battle of Flowers has celebrated patriotism, history, and our youth. Inspired by this legacy, I wanted a theme that honors storytelling, imagination, and the limitless power of dreams, where every story takes flight and blooms into wonder. So for our second big reveal, the 135th Battle of Flowers parade theme is From Pages to Possibilities. We're unveiling the 2026 Battle of Flowers Fiesta Medal designed by David Durden.
I'm going to tell you our 10 high schools for the year. In alphabetical order, please stand or wave as I introduce you, and along with your parade liaison. Alma Heights High School with Felicia Baldwin. Brennan High School with Joya Anderson. Clark High School with Jenny Allen. John Jay High School with Faith Stover. Lee High School with KSAT. Edgewood Memorial High School with Tinsley Smith. Roosevelt High School with Leslie Ascott. St. Easton High School with Hillary Hamilton. Southside High School with Meredith Michelson. And Veterans Memorial High School with Claire Rouse. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you the 10 book genres, or 10 book reveals. Sorry, he's going in and out. And as each scene is introduced, we'll also flip over the poster as well as have it up there. Okay. Our first float is titled Where Shadows Bloom, and it represents the mystery genre. Step into the pages of mystery where curiosity blossoms in every clue. Where Shadows Bloom brings to life the world of detectives and daring discoveries, where nothing is quite as it seems. A gleaming detective's badge rises above twisting question marks. A magnifying glass reveals hidden footprints and a glinting mask. And a loyal hound stands ready to track the trail. From shadowed corners to solved cases, this float represents the thrill of imagination, where mystery unfolds petal by petal and every question blooms into another clue. Our second float is Victory Garden, representing the sports genre. Victory Garden honors the triumphant spirit that grows from dedication, teamwork, and perseverance. From From a field of blue gleaming metals rise beneath a gold flame encircled by a laurel wreath of achievement, honoring those who reach for greatness through strength and heart. Emblems of every sport celebrate the pursuit of excellence, reminding us that each champion's journey begins with imagination, where effort blooms into triumph and dreams blossom into hard-won glory. Thank you. Our next and third float is Once Upon a Petal, representing the fairy tales genre. Once Upon a Petal invites us into a storybook where imagination blossoms, along with a goldenrod leading to an emerald castle. Courage, heart, and wisdom come together in a timeless journey of friendship and discovery. Nearby, a towering beanstalk climbs towards the clouds, carrying dreams and daring adventures skyward. From a glittering lamp, a playful genie appears in a swirl of color and light, reminding us that magic lives in every wish we dare to make. Each tale unfolds like a turning page, celebrating the wonder and dreams that begin with once upon a time and bloom into endless possibilities. Our fourth public school float is Garden of Fear, representing horror. In the Garden of Fear, imagination sparks where science and shadows meet. Inspired by Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, a storm-charged laboratory glows with flashing controls, swirling beakers, and crackling energy ready to awaken creation, sparkling life into legend. Amid skulls and bubbling flasks, perfect for Halloween, beauty and terror bloom side by side. A reminder that even in darkness, curiosity can bring new wonders to life. Next, Leslie Adcock is going to help me with the next three floats.
Our fifth float is a mystical reef, representing the mythology genre. A mythical reef dives beneath the waves into a realm where legend comes alive. At its heart, the mighty god of the ocean rises with his trident in hand, ruling the deep with power and grace. Beside him, a dazzling mermaid gazes upon her underwater kingdom, surrounded by colorful coral, sea turtles, and drifting jellyfish that glow like living jewels. This float celebrates the beauty of myth and the sea's eternal mystery, reminding us that imagination is as deep and endless as the ocean. Our sixth float, Along the Tumbleweed Trail, represents our Western genre. Along a tumbleweed trail journeys the untamed frontier, where adventure rides on the wind. A covered wagon rests beside a glowing campfire, surrounded by cacti, rattlesnakes, and longhorn skulls of the Wild West. Through grit and courage, pioneers chase their dreams across vast horizons, where imagination and determination still rolls with the tumbleweeds and adventure blooms eternal. Our seventh float, the Bloom Beyond, representing the science fiction genre. The Bloom Beyond rockets into a universe where imagination takes flight. A glowing UFO amid swirling planets and sparkling stars as curious explorers and cosmic creatures emerge to uncover new worlds. This sci-fi garden celebrates the wonder of discovery, the dream of what could be, not just what is. Proof that even in the furthest reaches of space, imagination continues to bloom, forever expanding, forever bright. Now Tinsley Smith.
Our eighth float is Stars
Stripes, and Blossoms, representing the American history genre. Stars, Stripes, and Blossoms proudly celebrates the spirit of American history, where freedom took root, courage bloomed, and liberty continues to shine bright. A grand Liberty Bell rises amid the waving flags, soaring fireworks, and the proud year 1776 stands in tribute to the birth of a nation. An eagle spreads its wings in strength and pride, watching over the symbols of a country built on hope and perseverance. The patriotic garden honors the beauty of freedom and enduring spirit that continues to bloom across America. Our ninth float is Floral Fantasia, representing the fantasy genre. Step into a storybook world where imagination takes flight and dreams bloom bright. Floral Fantasia transports us to an enchanted meadow filled with fairies, castles, and creatures born from wonder. Fairies dance among mushroom cottages as a friendly dragon guards a castle rising from the pages of a book. Above, a colorful balloon drifts through the skies of wonder, celebrating a timeless world of fantasy where courage sparkles, kindness reigns, and imagination blossoms without end. And our 10th float, the Thorns of Forgotten Treasure, representing the adventure genre. Set sail on the high seas of imagination with the Thorns of Forgotten Treasure, where adventure blooms among the waves. A wrecked ship rests on the golden sand beside a palm tree, jeweled chest, and a weathered map of daring quest. A curious crab scuttles along the shore, guarding riches buried beneath. But amid the shimmer and the salt air, a message blooms. The greatest treasures are not gold or gems, but the adventures we chase and the dreams that never fade.